Welcome back, guys. So on this one I'm going to show you how I got these damp, badly damaged walls back to looking like this. I'm going to show you, like I said in the previous video, I'm going to go through the stages, the multiple stages and steps that I took to prevent it and to repair it.
What we doing live? Echoes in eternity.
So, as you can see, guys, all the plaster's blown off. Looks like molten, and it's actually soaking wet. It's soft. You can nearly put it back on again. So I imagine the problem is actually outside, and it's letting the water in. Again, there's two openable windows there, and there's no vents or anything in here, and obviously there's no heating. So that's kind of a bad thing, but the fact that the windows can open is good. So I imagine there's damp coming in here somewhere through the door, and it's destroying this. Sand and cement obviously will work a lot better than bonding. So this has been probably just a patch up whenever the windows and doors were fitted maybe. So the job today is going to be strip that off, take the skirtings and stuff off, strip it to that corner, and maybe back a wee bit to that other corner there, or somewhere along here, and then re-sand and cement and replaster. But that does seem solid on that side, so it'll probably just really be this wall maybe. See how we get on. But yeah, that's the plastering side of things. I do think it's somewhere here along here, maybe the silicone is failing somewhere. You know, there is gaps and things like, so there's got to be moisture coming in there somewhere. So it does need, I'd say it does need fixed. It's actually probably more of a priority than the inside, but I want the inside done. Again, these sills are very flat. That's probably the main cause there, just a gap. Water getting in. Just soak it into the plaster. Stripped all the skirting off. Of course it was glued on and tacked onto the floor. And they actually did a good job here. They've left a wee gap at the bottom, so that would stop any rising damp, believe it or not. But the bad job they've done is this is bonding. So all that is, it's all no good there. I don't know if the whole thing's bonded. I'll know when I start. Yeah, so all that's bonding. I don't know about that wall's quite solid. But really I'm going to put some sheets down now, cover up. I'll strip the skirting first, put some dust sheets down, and then get the tighten. Get that tighten plugged in and strip it all off. But I don't know if you can make it out, but look at how dark it is there. So it's definitely, this moisture is coming from this corner and it's just drawing along the bottom. So if we stop the problem outside, then this will never be an issue again. Bit of a very strange one. So that wee wall there is bonding on it, but it's over the top of sand and cement, which it's like they did a 50-50 coat on for some unknown reason. But obviously the sand and cement's keeping it drier, and again there's no, I don't think there's any damp issues on this side. So I'm pretty much happy to leave that wall now. Other than stripping that off, I'll get this wall stripped and get it re-sand and cemented. The owner's he's gonna pick up some silicone, so I can get it all finished up tomorrow, hopefully. But I'll give you a wee look here with chipping and recoat. So it's not actually sand and cement, it's two different kinds of bonding. So that's Carlite, and then this is obviously multi-skim with, looks like some bonding through it. So I probably will hack this wall off just to be safe and get a wee lick of sand and cement on the whole lot. Looks quite neat anyway, so Doesn't look like it's going to take me a big pile of stuff. I have four sand here and 1 cement, so you know they're not massive walls. Just very strange that there's 2 different coats of bottom on it. Don't know what was going on. Maybe they just scratched it with the first coat and then straightened it with the second one and then skimmed straight on that. Don't know. Wasn't here in the bit, so bit of a strange one. Again, yeah, I'll just strip both of them. Better just do it now than here. Guys, did I ever say how much I hate wallpaper? So not only the bottom is really well stuck, came off very easy there. This is absolute nightmare. Bottom paper's holding the bottom on, and the wee tight coat of bottom is very hard to actually chip off. I don't want to be digging into the brick too much. But I think that's the best way to just lean on the drill and take it all down. But this paper is not helping. I don't want to waste time trying to strip the paper off just to strip the plaster. So I'm just going to persevere and get along. Really the outside stops there and I'm able to go take it over closer to the bead and then it'll be easier plastered. Right guys, so have it all off here. As much as I can get off. Absolutely took ages to come off. That bit came off rather easy that you've seen there, but obviously from about that line on is all just dry, so very difficult to get off. Obviously it's well bonded into the keys of the brick, so I'll just run the big scraper over everything, get as much off as possible. Then I'm going to coat all of it with SBR, put a bit of SBR in my mix, and I can only go light on it guys, can't go too heavy. As I'm keeping that bead, well I can feather out a wee bit, but yeah, I'm going to give it a good scrape down, a brush down, and then give it a good clean with the SBR. There we go guys, all scraped down and brushed. Oh, see another wee bit in the corner, but I'll brush down the walls there, cleaned up the floor. So there you go. Must have took them about one small mix of bottom and one small mix of skim to skim it all. So if I can do a satin cement mix into this tub, then I'll know I'll have enough to cover it, and then another bag of skim will skim it all. So just going to get this tipped out. It's not too heavy, I can just go into the bin, and then I'll get the sheets back down and start floating this up. Maybe even grab my plastic sheet and put it down so anything does hit the ground it's easier. Mix it back up again. Get that all pinned. crack on, guys. Get it all on and then get it straightened. I think the SPR's killed any suction that would have been on it, so I'll get it all coated on here, get it straightened, and maybe get you another wee clip of me floating it up ready for the skim. Right there, so have it all coated right the way around. Put a wee plastic bead on here, as if there is any more moisture, at least that one won't rust. Where I kept this original bead so I can skim to that, I can float back. The only signs of rust is a wee tiny bit at the bottom, nothing major. But yeah, I just need to get this all straightened up now and devil floated, so that I can just let that set and get it skimmed in after. But yeah, that's the crack, guys, so far. So I'm going to throw that straight edge on it, up the way. Believe it or not, them two straight edges are still too big, but if I put them at an angle, well, they're not really straight edges, they're levels, but if I go at an angle at them, I can get them angles pulled out and stuff as well. But obviously most important here is get this bottom one as straight as possible. And then I'm going to use the timber there when I'm floating, just to cut a wee track out along the bottom, just if there is any resin damp, then it can't climb as easy, as it'll have to climb up over an edge, which is hard to do for damp. But yeah, getting on well now. I actually got it all chipped off, which was the hard part. Really should have wore gloves today, especially if hands are cut to bits. But yeah, I'm gonna get it all straightened up here, guys, and maybe get a clip of me rubbing it up as well. The straight edge up, absolute slacks everywhere, and only hitting that point. So I had to fill out more or less the whole wall. That one's a bit better. You can see it sort of tore off there. So that one's going to straighten a bit easier for me, but I'm going to have to get another hop full of that before I fill out them bits, as you can see. But yeah, sometimes these wee jobs just take a wee bit more stuff than you would think. Right, guys, so the refiner straight edge finally got it straight for me. That was worse. This one won't be hot filled it on out, and I'm just gonna pull out these angles here and make sure it's not too bad that way. Again, you know, these walls are that small, you probably could straighten them with the back of a trowel, but I wouldn't really recommend that. I recommend getting yourself a wee stick or something, guys, and just go across them that way. All you're doing here is taking out any bump or finding any hollow that might be there. Again, it's straightened pretty nice this way, so it shouldn't be too bad. So I'm going to continue on, just check all my angles and just give the whole wall a wee walk with that edge. And then, to be honest, I'm going to take tea and let this dry a wee bit, because I did feel it sliding here somewhere. It was heavy. Felt it trying to slide a wee bit, so I want it just to dry a wee bit more before I start irritating it with a float, and let it pull in before I do float it. Actually dried well. But that's good. That's all I wanted. I didn't want it sliding on me. I'm rubbing it. Let's try and get some of them holes filled out, guys. Make it real easy to skim. And don't forget, I'm gonna cut a wee channel along that bottom. Doesn't have to be perfect, but just so it doesn't, in case there is any damp, it can't jump up there. But that's it, guys. Just get it all floated here and then clean up. The fun part, the real work begins, Don't forget, guys, when you do it, just when you do get it all rubbed up, make sure you clean your corners, clean out your angles. I'll probably not worry too much about the top and just scrape it next time. I'm gonna get this one skid in there. Have it all finished up. You can see I just left a bead with a bit of bottom on it. You can see the water literally still on that. So I don't know that's because it was the bottom sitting, yeah. Still very damp, so definitely the bottom is like a sponge just sucking it in. But a nice plastic bead on there and plenty of render on it, covering everything. Need to give that door a proper wash today. All that dust from chipping off all of it. But yeah, almost done here. One more quick trial on it all. But as you can see, it's coming in nicely. And I really need to clean that door. But yeah, coming in very nice. Get this all tidied up. That'll be a quick trial. Get it all tidied up and hit the road. Right, that one all done. Looking good. Getting right up underneath the sill. Making sure there's no gaps. Also silicone out that corner, so hopefully that was the cause of that damp. And that's it sorted. Fingers crossed. And nothing really left to do is script now. But that's it so far.